Welcome. I'm Gail Anderson, and this is Mentoring Moments for Moms. Nice to have you joining us. Yeah. So last time we talked a little bit about basic rules at home for your kids, and today we're going to hit the importance of following through. But before we talk any more about that, just a couple reminders. First of all, my husband and I blog 3 times a week at KirbyAnderson.com. I hit nap time perfectly. All right, Taryn, good job. Been a busy day. The link to our blog is in our profile, so would love for you to just connect with that and read some of the stuff we've been blogging about. It would be great. Thanks to all of you who are jumping on, and if you're watching the replay, good for you. Glad you're taking the time to just connect with us and hear what we're talking about. I also want to let you guys know that my daughter Rachel and I are leaving for Paris this Thursday. And we will be scoping from there. I'll try and do it, it'll probably be early in the morning because by 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it'll be 9 o'clock here. So it'll probably be earlier in the morning than we're used to. But anyway, if you would like to, hi Brooke, good afternoon. If you would like to follow us on Instagram, oh my gosh, we are going to be on the Instagram, and Rachel will be doing it. It's for Fat Tire Paris. And that is because my daughter Rachel won this contest to Paris and then is taking me along with her. So might be kind of fun if you're interested in following us on Instagram, go ahead and do that. So anyway, I'm going to talk a little bit about systems and routines that we have for our kids. No specifics, but just what can we expect our kids to be responsible for? I actually did a blog on that, just empowering your kids to be able to work around the house, be responsible for things. So check our website for that blog. But the key that we're going to talk about today is following through. So just think about this. What if a teacher made assignments and never collected them? Never collected the papers, never collected the projects, just told you, okay, this is your assignment, and so you've got to do this, but made no effort to check and make sure that was done. Well, the stuff wouldn't get done. Kids would wise up to that very quickly and not do it. Another reminder here, if you like what I'm talking about, tap on the screen, give me some hearts. You can also swipe to the right and share this scope with other people. So if we expect things out of our kids and we don't follow up with them, then those things are not going to get to be done. If there's no accountability, there's no responsibility. So I want to ask you real quick, what are the type of things that you have a hard time getting your kids to do? Let's say around the house or even their personal grooming. What are some of the things you have a hard time with? There's different things that we can do, but bedtime. Well, do they go to bed by themselves or do you take them to bed? That might be part of it. It would be nice if you were walking them to their room, praying with them, keeping their room clean, brushing their teeth, eating dinner. I hope you're all sitting down together and eating dinner. I hope that's not a responsibility they have to do. Yeah, all the other meals are fine. I gotcha. Actually, I've got some good blogs on picky eaters and what to do for that. Show some. Okay. So the next thing is, we can't expect these guys to do things on their own unless somebody is checking up on them. So some options we have are, number one, just to stick with them until they go ahead and get it finished. Okay, not sure who I'm supposed to be blocking, but okay. Anyway. Okay. We can stick with them to make sure the job gets done, going ahead and working along with him. You need to make sure that it's something that your kids can be responsible to do on their own, because if you're expecting a 2-year-old to completely pick up his room by himself, you might be barking up the wrong tree with that. So that comes with training, that comes with you working with him and showing him how to do it. Yeah, good luck. Well, if we stick with our kids and teach them how to do these things and then have systems so that they will continue them, that helps. But if we're done, are we talking about a specific age group? Well, you can start with the little ones in working with them, the things you expect. And as they get older, then you want to start having them be responsible. And the way you get them to be responsible is checking up, starting at 18 months. That's great. Good idea. Amy? No, my fabulous. Okay. So one of the ways you can do is work with them first. Then after that, you can get to the point where you say, okay, if you finish this, or when you finish this, come get me and I'll come check. Come ask me. Tell me you're ready for inspection. Make it kind of a game so they can come and get to you. I just found out I had a 16-year-old child and it's very difficult to bond. Oh, I can imagine. That sounds like a handful right there. Okay, so we're talking about building responsibility in your kids, having them come to you and ask for something to be inspected that was supposed to be done. Another thing is to have a checklist, to actually have something where they would check off as they did each thing. Even with a child who is a teenager, it might be difficult to remember all the things that need to be done in the morning. You could work with a checklist on that. But usually we'll start with checklists with the kids when they're younger. You can set a timer for the child or for yourself to go check on projects. I just shared a scope on this today. Oh, awesome, wonderful. I'll have to look that up. But it's great if you can remember to go back and check up. Now, it is difficult. In a busy household, I know. I mean, I had 5 kids. It was hard to remember who I told to do what when because I was giving so many instructions. So part of it was I had to focus. I had to remember, I had to be specific about what I was asking them to do, and then I needed to be sure that I followed up with that. Because again, if there is no follow through, then those things are not going to be done. And one of the things we're trying to do as a mom is to teach our kids to be responsible, to teach them to be able to follow through. The next thing that I would recommend is that you have some kind of follow-up as far as praise, a verbal praise, a reward, a check mark, an attaboy, or if they were supposed to be responsible for themselves, if they're old enough for the job you're expecting, then there should be a consequence if it doesn't get done. Now, if that's a chore around the house, maybe their allowance gets docked, or maybe they don't get so much time on their computer today or something like that. Thanks for those hearts, you guys. But you've got to have some kind of follow through and some kind of reward or consequence, either verbal or some kind of other thing. I also want to thank all you guys who have written in. It's been wonderful to hear from you. I've got my email in the profile, so if you want to contact me, let me know what you want to hear more about. I will tell you that I've had some women write in lately that want to know more about older kids, college-age kids who are coming home for the summer, as well as adult children and how to navigate that relationship. So those things will be coming. I do have a blog coming out this Wednesday on Mother's Day, and I really recommend that you read that one. It should make you feel good. It was so much fun writing it. But anyway, you moms are amazing. This was great. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. You moms are such a gift to your family. You are amazing. And whether the people in your household, your husband and your kids, anybody else says anything, know that what you are doing is very, very crucial. And you should be appreciated and you should be praised. And you know what? You will be rewarded for that. Gail, thank you for doing these scopes. Oh, you're welcome, Brooke. It's great to do. Just trying to keep up and have lots of different types of topics. So please connect with me. Let me know what you want to hear more about. And thanks for giving me the responses as we're scoping. So have a wonderful Monday. We enjoy all of you. See you later.